Hey everybody, welcome to the SkyLounge here to review some Arsenal action as we beat Qarabag FK 1-0. Yeah, if you can tell, I'm not all that enthused. This was a midweek match. I don't really care about the Europa League at this point unless we're winning it to get to the Champions League. That's really it. And thankfully, since the boys already clinched their qualification to the round of 32 in group stage, match day number 4 or 5. So this match was just, I don't know. I don't know what to call this match. It was more of a, all right, let's just shut it down, bring back the players that were injured, i.e. Lauren Koscielny. Finally getting on the pitch, after months of being out for an injury. Mesut Ozil also starring in the attacking midfield role today. A lot of youngsters played. Nketiah. We also had Ashley Maitland-Niles. Carl Jenkinson, I swear to you, is playing, center back and whatever have you. So it's a very interesting dynamic that you get to see in the Europa League or cup fixtures where you're not going to have all your starters. I mean, obviously, we're so used to Sead Kolasinac, Hector Bellerin on the pitch, but you also had Socrates playing in the center back role. So a lot of familiar faces, a lot of young faces, and you also had Lacazette, who was front manning this offense. And there was only one goal, as we called it, a 1-0 victory. Lacazette from Mesut Ozil from a very tight angle on the right-hand side. Goalkeeper couldn't get a hand on it, and it's 1-0 to Arsenal in the 17th minute. And thus, after that, it was just a very solid defensive effort by Arsenal. Emi Martinez. I'm going to butcher that full first name if I even tried it. So Emi Martinez, as their starting goalkeeper, did pretty well. You had a lot of... I'm going to be quite frank with you, boys and girls. I really don't give a shit about the Europa League right now. Again, I've said this plenty of times. Get me the Champions League, and let's see who we're facing in the group, the round of 32. Because knockout stages is where Arsenal really has to button up. Remember last season, there were so many moments in, beyond the round 32, round of 16 quarterfinal, where Arsenal just had opportunities to close out a match, in two legs, but they couldn't. So with that being said, Arsenal players know how they failed last season. I mean, a good chunk of our players are still with us. So I feel the Arsenal players should do better. They need to do better, quite frankly. And under Unai Emery, 21 matches unbeaten. 21 or 22. I can't even count anymore because, holy crap, we have not lost since the opening months of the Premier League. We have not lost in any competition. That's crazy, okay? And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, it's against weaker competition. Yeah, so what? We're in 3 competitions altogether right now. We haven't lost a single match. Do you understand how fucking big that is? No, most of you fucking people don't. Because I'll be like, oh, it's not Manchester City. Oh, we're not. We're Arsenal. We're just trying to do this thing where it's a huge transition from a man who's been in our club for 22 years, had his grubby little hands on every aspect of the club, to separation of jobs and responsibilities. And by doing so, we're seeing this team thrive. And I just say, listen, patience. If we get beyond quarterfinals for any and all cup competitions this season, I think this is a major success for Arsenal Football Club. And yes, we do have a quarterfinal match coming up in the EFL Cup against Tottenham in a week or two, if I'm not mistaken. But for Arsenal, midweek on Thursday, Europa League at home, able to win, secure that round of 32 top seed spots. So we're going to have to see what kind of competition we're going to get in the upcoming weeks. I believe they're probably going to have the draw within the next few days, I'd imagine. And we're going to get to see who we're going to face off against in February. So let me know what you guys think. Follow me at the SkyLounge and all links in the description below. Like, comment, and subscribe for more daily contents. Now fuck off.